which horror movie could actually survive in a real life scenario, and let's see which horror movies could have survived from the icons, the horror icons, Leatherface, Michael Myers, It or Pennywise, and also Jason from Friday the 13th. Let's get into it. Let's start with number 1, Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So the thing about Leatherface, right? He's kind of like he's essentially a real person. Like it's a grounded realism with chaotic sort of vibes mentally happening inside of him. And here's the thing though, right? Leatherface is probably the most realistic killer out here because there's no magic, no curse. You could actually end up in that situation with the wrong road trip, sketchy gas station, or you're in like, rural Texas with no Wi-Fi. So my survival plan for him would be just staying away. Now, obviously stay away, but like keeping distance from him, because if he's up close, he could potentially stab the hell out of you, or just slice you up into some shahi paneer. So yeah, because I do not want to fight a guy with a chainsaw, right? Like like the thing is, we make noise, we run as far as we can, we get in the car and we don't stop until we see like a Walmart or a Target or something like that. Assuming this is happening in America, which, let's be real, right? This is probably going to be happening in America, Texas, right? So for Leatherface, I'd say my odds of survival would be around 8 out of 10, mainly because here's what I'd do. All I need is a AK-47, boom boom boom, because Leatherface is highly connected to his family, so I'm gonna use that to my advantage. If someone's coming to kill me, I'm gonna be doing reverse killing, and what I mean by that is, instead of being hunted, I'm gonna be the one doing the hunting. So what I'd do in the case of Leatherface is, I'd go get after his family first, boom boom boom, make them all up into some shahi paneer, you know what I'm saying, get him traumatized, and then once he's in my trap, boom, kill him. Because at the end of the day, if Leatherface is coming to attack me, I'm gonna attack back, dude. Tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? We gotta even the scores out, because like the biggest mistake people make in his movies are they hide. They stay quiet. They hide in barns. They hide in freaking I don't know. He operates in a barn, so why would you want to hide in a barn, right? Like if you're talking about odds, I'd probably give myself an 8 out of 10. All I need is a gun and probably a car. A gun and a car would be the best case scenario. A gun, what I mean by a gun is like machine gun or some shit like that. And I need a car so I can just drive as soon as I can in case the odds are stacked against me. So this way I would survive. So Leatherface, I'd say we survive him. And we survive Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Halloween. Now Halloween, Michael Myers, right? The thing about him is it's kind of suspenseful. Because I'm confident I could beat him, but the thing is, he doesn't die very easily. From what we've seen in the past Halloween movies, he's been shot, he's been stabbed, there are literally entire towns attacking him, and he yet comes up and kills all of them, and there's no beating him essentially. Like Michael Myers is less man and more of an idea at this point, and he's slow, silent, somehow always behind you even if you ran 3 blocks. The thing is, he doesn't chase, he walks, he doesn't run, he walks, and somehow people get done, and it's kind of like psychological warfare after a point. But the only way to survive is you don't try to fight him, right? We don't try to fight him, we trap him. Now what I was thinking is how we could trap him is, we lure him, and how we lure it is take his mask. Taking his mask is probably going to be the trickiest thing in this entire situation, because he's either going to choke you out, or he's going to stab you, or I don't know, take a hammer and bash your head in or some shit like that. So what we could do is, to get him pinned down first at least, we would have to take a rake and stab him in the back, pin him down, take the mask, sprint. Like, I'm saying sprint heavily. He's gonna be like in a state of paralysis because he is a mental patient at the end of the day. So what we could do is, we could sprint, get in a car, drive to a well or something, like a deep 10-foot well. And then somehow we're gonna have to throw his mask down that well. And we are going to have to and make sure the well is empty, there's no water in the well, because then that kind of defeats the entire purpose, right? So make sure there's no water in the well, it's fully bricked up. And yeah, and then we either throw his mask in the well or somehow we lure him to fall into the well. That's also going to be a tricky part, so we can either, I don't know, put his mask out there, put like his sister's grave out there or something. It's dark, but it gets the job done again. And then he's down in the well, and then we've trapped him, and we just, boom, it's like Batman method right there, right? Like, we got the Batman prep time mode also happening right there, and then we can, like, I don't know, throw like some flames down there. I know flames don't kill him, but let's torture him a bit. Let's really use his stuff against him, you know? Like, people always check the body after shooting him, which is a rookie mistake as well, right? We don't want to check anything. Leave him there, don't move, don't, like, we can double tap or something from far, like with a shotgun or something, like a couple of times, and then we leave the fucking zip code. We go far away, we go to fucking Japan, we leave the country if we have to, so Michael can never come after us, because he's never gonna know where we are after we've trapped him and left for good. We go straight to the airport, dude, that's what I'm saying. I'd say I'd give myself a 7 out of 10 hours, or maybe 6 out of 10 hours for Halloween, Michael Myers. Let's move on to It, or Pennywise. Now Pennywise, the thing with Pennywise is he's a supernatural element. He's like Mary Poppins, which is a popular theory, by the way. He's like Mary Poppins. Now, the way we could beat Pennywise is, you know, like, like, the thing is, right, Pennywise doesn't physically kill you first. He kills your mind, he feeds into your fear. So, the more scared you are, the tastier you become for him. The thing is, I ain't scared of no stupid ass clown dancing like this and all that shit, you know what I'm saying, dude? I'll call it, slap it on his fucking nose, maybe boop his nose for a bit, maybe for a couple of seconds. He's the only villain we beat through not getting scared of him, essentially, because the thing is, Pennywise feeds on fear. Just don't be afraid of Pennywise, it's that simple, right? The less you fear, the weaker he gets. My game plan realistically is just laugh on his face. Maybe, like, you know, crack a couple of jokes on his face, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just crack jokes with him, have a good time with him, you know, crack a beer with him maybe, I don't know. Turn the nightmare into a dream, essentially. Just don't have trauma. Easier said than done, right? Like, sure, we all have some deep-seated scenario, deep-seated, like, fear or insecurity, something like that he could potentially use to his advantage. But we should be strong enough to know that it's not. I mean, the thing is, right, if the Losers Club, when they were kids, beat Pennywise, I'm sure I could do the same. You know, take a couple of there was a fucking Donnie with a little stick and a rock which beat Pennywise, dude. I'm going in there with 2 katanas, fucking 3 machine guns, one or 2 shotguns, boom boom boom, shooting him up. I don't care if he's down. He'll go into hibernation for another 40 years, calm, or 30 years, calm. I'll be long gone from Derry by then. I'll probably be on a fight, probably in Indonesia, touring Indonesia or Thailand, maybe, I don't know, in the red zone or some shit. I'm kidding. But then, anyways, I'd say my first case scenario with Pennywise, there are 2 fights that I'm going to be doing with Pennywise. First one, I'd survive. He'd survive, probably, going into hibernation. Second one, I'll probably come back with a lot more prep time. I'll have 27 years of prep time. So I'd say I'd have my odds like around 8 out of 10. And 27 years to even go through all my insecurities and my traumas and my fears. So he can't even strike me. And then I'm gonna tickle Pennywise in its funny places. Then let's see who's laughing. And let's see who's getting fearful. And then the last one is Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. So I'd say from all 3 of these, he's probably going to be the toughest one, because unlike Michael, this Donnie runs, he sprints, bro, like fucking hell, dude.
Please don't say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. My heart keeps calling back. I don't wanna cry.
Like, Jason's a walking tank. He's 6'5". He's got a fucking machete in his hand. He's got zero emotion, undead energy. And I don't want to win against him. I just want to delay the inevitable, right, of him killing me. And Jason's got patterns. He's territorial. Like, don't go near Crystal Lake. Don't skinny dip. And I've already eliminated 90% of my risks, right? And if I had to fight him, I'm playing him smart. Because this Donnie did follow people all the way to fucking Manhattan. Worst case scenario, wears mom's sweater. Now, that may be a bit disturbing to some. I'd wear his mom's sweater, mom's face, you know, maybe imitate his mom. Jason! No! Jason, no! Get him! He's tastier! No! And, I can't kill him with bullets. I can't kill him with fire. I can't kill him with explosions. He just respawns, right? So, I'd probably say my survival is probably 5 out of 10. On his turf, I'm dead. I'm dead meat. There's no escaping Jason if he's got his eyes set on you. I'd say the only way to beat him is just, be Batman, I guess. You know, it's not very high survival odds, if I'm being honest. So, yep, that's my take if, you know, on which horror movies I could survive. I'd say I can 100% realistically live Texas Chainsaw Massacre and even Halloween, strategically for Halloween, and it takes time to beat it, a Pennywise. Jason, it's gonna be a bit of a tricky situation with Jason, but that's my take. Comment down below which horror movies you guys think you guys would survive, and yeah, leave a like, subscribe.